Good afternoon, welcome back to Linnets TV. Me, Sam Phillips, and I'm joined by Runcorn Linnets manager Dave Wild. Dave, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no worries.
1-1 on the road away at Glossop North. How do you feel?
Frustrated, I'd say. We were so below par, it was frightening, to be honest. And that's taking nothing away from Glossop, and they're having a good start to the season like we have. And looking at their performance as well as ours, I would imagine that their management and their squad probably feel the same about their own performance. I thought it was a really dire game of football, starved of any real quality from both teams. And I thought for the main, we sort of just like outworked each other and cancelled each other out for the majority of the game. I've got to take fault for the goal that they scored. I've made a tactical switch mid-game. I don't know why I did it. Yeah, and that for me as the manager, that's resulted in the goal. So I've got to go to the drawing board and look at myself on that one. Look at it at the end of the day, we've scored an absolute freak. Miss it, cross, whatever it was, 'cause it definitely wasn't a shot. So me personally as a manager, I've had a bit of a get out of jail free card there, thankfully. But I think on the balance of the game, it probably should have been 0-0. Dapo's had a chance when he's come through in the first half, but no real. I just think the game is starved of oxygen, and it happens across the season. It'll happen every team in the country, but it's just frustrating when it happens. So
yeah, you've come on the road with a slightly disjointed side, obviously missing 2/3 of the midfield, having to play Brook and Hooper in there as well. How tough was that to negotiate an 11 today?
Well, it's been a bit of a strange week for me, Billy, Jamie. We've spoke a lot on the phone, and I think every day I've had a different team. I thought we looked all right. I thought City was absolutely outstanding, quite probably the best player on the pitch for both teams, which we've come to expect now, haven't we, as a club? So I thought we were okay. I thought we got, I think we could have been hurt a lot more with the players that were missing. So thankfully we've come through it. Obviously now we've got Hazy and Doyley back for Tuesday. We've got Doyley back for next Saturday at Belfast as well. So we're obviously quite light at the minute. We've got people like Eden missing, Tom Moore out. But we'll be all right. We just re-strength. But you know what I will say? Yes, we were depleted, but I tell you what, Macca and Adam Moseley. How do you say it? I get it wrong every time I say it. You know what? For two young 17, 18-year-olds or 19, with no real NPL experience, to come on in quite a hostile ground. So it was all in jest and fun, but the two fans were going at each other in the goal that we were shooting at, and for them to come on and have the impact and the quality that they did, and not fear the occasion or be daunted by it, it's just tremendous. And I think they deserve a real mention and a real pat on the back for me there, and they've had that in the changing rooms, and I think they deserve it on sort of the social media fronts as well, because fair play to him. I thought Adam was outstanding when he come out. I thought Macca grew into it. I tell you what, they didn't look out of place. So, and I'm really glad that we didn't just go out and get an experienced player, and hopefully we'll show that we are trying to do it the sort of Runcorn way. But yeah, so yeah, we were depleted, but part of the season. It'll happen to every team. It'll happen to, so it is what it is.
Now a quick turnaround onto Tuesday night in our first ever appearance in the Liverpool Senior Cup. Is that going to be an opportunity to give the likes of Macca, Adam, Isaac minutes, or I know you always say you want to win games.
Play to win it,
yeah.
So, and listen, that doesn't mean they won't play. I've had a big conversation with Isaac this week. He's going to go out on a dual reg at some point in the next sort of 48 hours or so, just to get him some games out, which he does need. He's obviously a young lad developing in his game, so that'll be beneficial for him, just like Adam has. Obviously we'll have a couple of the more experienced lads back in, but lads, I took the 21s will continue to develop and continue to get minutes. But listen, I'll play any game, whether it be a pre-season game or a playoff final or whatever it may be. We want to win the game. So we've got Prescott. It'll be a very hard game. He beat us already this season. Like you say, it's the first time we've ever played in the competition, and I want to win the full thing. I'm not going to tell you I don't. So we'll be going out to try and win the game. But exactly what cables will be doing.
Yeah, no, just one more before we let you go. We've seen obviously Macca, Adam, Josh Roberts on the bench today. If you had a message for any of them 21s out there, the 18s, you've been praised this week about how well you've done at bringing that youth through. If you did have a message for the 21s, the 18s, what would it be?
I think I really deserve. I don't deserve any praise. I don't warrant it. I think the work that they're doing within the 21 with the management and the sort of development and the new crop of players is testament to them. And listen, I'll always give people opportunities where where there is one and when necessary. And I think that Adam was brilliant across pre-season. If you remember his goal at Stockport Georges, he came on with a few minutes to go when we had our backs to the wall at Ossett in the trophy. And he's earned his place. He's gone out. He's got 5 on Sunday for the 21s. He's got a goal for Barnton the weekend before. So listen, I'll give anyone a chance. It's as a young footballer, you need to be given an opportunity. And look, I was the same. I was a very young manager when I first got my opportunity at Stockport Town, and I'll always be thankful for that. So I have to do the same. That's just how it is. So listen, if you're young enough, you're good enough, and all that. But there will always be opportunities for progression and development within this football club whilst I'm here.
Perfect. Well, thanks a lot for your time. Go home, enjoy watching your beloved Man City's game today. Yeah, he scored twice.
Shock.
Cheers. I will speak to you on Tuesday.